Hello everyone. I hope everyone is doing well this evening. It is Friday evening. Well, at least when I'm filming this, it's Friday evening. I don't know if it's going to be Friday evening when I put it up. So, we are back. Thanks for joining me. I really appreciate you being here. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. We're not always going to be doing makeup. My Instagram name is Andi Does Stuff. So, Andi Does Stuff. I'm Andi, and I do things. I do makeup, I do hair. You know, I'm planning on painting this god-awful beige room soon. Thought I would film that. I have some home improvements that I need to do. So, I'm going to be filming that. So, I don't know, whatever comes up, I'm going to film it. If it's fun, not just sitting there watching TV, because, you know, that's boring. I don't actually watch TV. Watching videos, watching YouTube, that's my thing. I watch a lot of videos. So stay tuned. We're going to do an evening look with the Stone Cold Fox palette from Colourpop. It's my second, it's the second video with that. The first one I did, I will link up here. That was just an everyday, fresh, everyday look, daytime look, whatever, natural look. This one's a little bit more, this is what this is. It's a little bit more fancy, just a little bit more fancy. And then I have one more that I want to do with this palette, which is more of a glam look, but I need to have someplace to go in order to do that. I don't really want to do all that and then sit at home or just go to the grocery store, because that's boring. So stick around. I'd appreciate it. And watch me do the Stone Cold Fox palette. And a little bit evening, a little bit fancy look. And yeah, see you in a minute. And we're back. So, like I said, we are going to do an evening look from the Stone Cold Fox palette. Now, I am not dressed for evening. I am not going anywhere tonight. I might go to the grocery store. That's fun. So, we're just going to go ahead and get into it. I'm going to do my dark spots first. I ran out of my Master Camo, my Maybelline Master Camo. I ran out of it. So, and I haven't been able to replace it. So I have this, it's L.A.Girl Pro Conceal, and it's in peach. Oh, and by the way, I'm messing with my lighting. I don't know. That right there is a big old mirror. We recently changed our bedroom around, and this big mirror is going to be mounted on the wall. But I haven't decided if I'm going to paint yet. It's now getting cold in Ohio. I should have painted a couple weeks ago when we had 70s weather. So that's just right there for right now. So sorry. But I'm messing with my lighting because everything's so beige. It's so beige in my room. Yes, we've lived here 10 years and have not painted it. I've painted pretty much everything else. Painted the whole downstairs. Bailey's room. My daughter's name's Bailey. Bailey's room, both of her bedrooms. She was in, we have 4 bedrooms, and the very smallest room was our office, and soon to be my beauty room, my girly room, and I'm super excited for that. But my bedroom has a built-in vanity. It was like that when we bought it. So I really hate to leave it. I mean, I guess I could build in another one, but I have an old desk that I was thinking about rehabbing, because I used to kind of do that, rehab furniture. This is not as good as the Maybelline Camo Concealer. It doesn't cover as well. I'm going to let that dry for just a minute. So anyway, this room's going to get painted. Bailey's room, she had the second to largest room when we moved in, and I painted it purple. She was seven. I painted it purple, light purple with like lavender with dark purple stripes, and then I painted silver guitars on the wall. And she had that room for a really long time, and then just this past summer we painted the second to largest bedroom. She wanted more of a grown-up room, and she wanted a bigger room so that she could put her TV in there, and because she had her TV and everything in that room, and it was kind of like her playroom, but I don't know, she's too old for a playroom. Okay, that dried down a little bit. Now I'm going to go in with my Color Stay Full Coverage Concealer by Revlon, and I am using the shade 210, which is Sand Beige. I really thought it was going to be a little darker than what it is, but it's not bad. For concealer, it's not bad. So yeah, we've lived here 10 years, and it'll be actually 10 years the week between Christmas and New Year is when we moved in 2010 to 2011. And yeah, I haven't done anything with my bedroom. I don't have anything on the walls. It's so boring. But I'm not in here very often. I'm only in here to get ready and whatever. Okay, so I did that. I'm going to use my foundation, the Dewy and Poreless Fit Me, Maybelline Fit Me foundation in 130 Buff Beige. Shake it a little bit. I bought this not long ago. I said before, I'm really terrible about picking foundation colors. However, I was watching Gemma from Pampered Wolf. Do you watch her? She's in the UK. She's lovely. I love her. And she was talking about, I'm trying not to open my mouth so much when I didn't realize the terrible faces that I made when I do my makeup. I do make some terrible faces. She was talking about a website called FIndation. FIndation.com. And you go in and you put in like you can put up to 3 of your foundations that you currently use. And you put in the brand, and then you put in the type, like this would be the Fit Me. You put in Maybelline, and then Fit Me, Dewy, and then the shade. And you can put up, excuse me, you can put in up to 3 foundations, and then it gives you like great matches in all these different brands. In theory, when looking over it, I did find that they weren't all going to work for me. So I don't know. I usually pat it in around my T-zone a little bit more, like really pat, because it kind of helps with my enlarged pores. I don't know what's up. I think it's because, like I said, it went from 70s to 30s in like a matter of a day. So I'm like nasally. I don't know. Sorry. I'm going to use my Colourpop foundation. Everything that I use, I'm going to link in the description. Did I say foundation? Concealer. Color Stay. Shoot. Colourpop concealer. What is wrong with me? I don't even know what's wrong with me today. It's Friday. I'm really excited for it to be Friday. I am off until Tuesday from my little part-time job. My part-time job is, if you have a Kroger near you, I go in 3 mornings a week from 5 to 9, not a very long shift, and I shop for their curbside pickup. I started doing that, I had lost a bunch of weight with, you know, my weight loss journey that I had talked about, and I found that with my full-time job, our business, that I'm sitting a lot, and Nobody likes that. I mean, I was not doing anything. I was not physical at all. So my daughter actually worked at Kroger and put a little bit of this concealer on because I didn't put eyeshadow concealer on, or eyeshadow primer on. So she worked at Kroger, and I was like, you know, I could go shop for pickup. And so that's what I did, and I've been there a couple of years. I didn't start off working that few of hours. It's just something for me to get out of the house and keep moving and have my me money, you know, whatever. Like I said, you can still see my spots. So, oh, that's not attractive. I like the Master Camo much better. Okay, I'm going to use the WetNWild Photofocus setting powder. I love this stuff. I really do. I remember when I was younger, WetNWild was like the cheapy cheap. I would buy their like nail polish and their long those eyeliner pencils that are like 2 foot long or whatever. I would totally do that. Just setting my T-zone and my under eye. You know how hard it is to not make goofy faces. It's pretty hard. I'm really trying, guys. Because nobody wants to see all that. Nobody wants to see that. No, nobody wants to see that. Okay, now I'm going to, I have everything like around me, but so I use my daughter's ring light, which she's getting ready to move out, so I'm gonna have to buy my own. She's 19. She thinks she's grown now. Whatever. So I use my daughter's ring light, and so I can't actually reach my vanity. So I have everything like placed around me. I'm gonna go in with my Essence matte bronzing powder. The lid broke off. This is what the lid looks like. This is what it looks like. I like the matte for contouring. And I just do, like, I try not to go any further than my eyebrow, because then I am going to blend it out. So yeah, that's my thing about this room and why you see that mirror there and all of that. Oh shoot, you know what I didn't do? You know what? I would like to have one video that wasn't a disaster. Like, I would really love that, but I mean, you know, I'm not cutting it out because that's me and that's real life. And if they don't like it, you can go pound sand. This is just a dirty contour brush from Avon. They don't have it anymore, so sorry. But a lot of other people do. I was actually on their website the other day. I talked about Avon a little bit in my last video. No, I don't sell it. I used to. Wow, they really have some pretty things. Pretty, like, makeup. Especially coming up for the holiday. My deal is, if I'm buying Avon, I want to buy it with a representative. And so many representatives only do online now. You know, I want the old-fashioned, I want the Avon book in my hand. You know, going through it. Oh, I like that. You know, that's what I want. I want that nostalgia of the Avoning. I love Avoning. I didn't like selling it. I mean, I did, actually. I absolutely loved selling it. Now I'm going to go in with my bronzer. My Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula in Sunkissed. Favorite bronzer, guys. Favorite. It's so pretty. It is a little of the, you know, pricier Physicians Formula, but it is my favorite bronzer. This looks really orange on here. Like I said, I'm messing with my lighting a little bit. Just do a little 3. But do not fret, because I use a setting powder afterwards that makes everything look a little bit more like airbrushed, and it won't be so dark. I promise you. Another reason why I'm changing my lighting a little bit is because I've noticed that when I did shimmers, they don't look shimmery. So I'm like, I need less light back here and up there and more light here. So maybe, I don't know. I'm playing. I'm just playing around with it. We'll see. I'll probably get it right one of these days. What is going on over there? So now I'm going to go in with my blush is Smooth Minerals by Avon and is called, I knew it's plum something. Perfect Plum. It's a little darker because, you know, it's an evening look. We've got to be a little bit more glamorous. So, I just bought this shirt at Old Navy. I don't know if you can see it. It says Yellowstone on it. I got it at Old Navy. If you're a Old Navy card holder, which my mom is, then last weekend got 50% off. Yeah, it's huge. Huge! Now I'm going to take my Avon Magix Glow, which is my finishing powder, and it doesn't have a glow to it. I mean, it doesn't really have much of a shimmer to it. I'm going to kind of mute everything. But anyway, have you seen the show Yellowstone? That's not why I bought the shirt. I bought the shirt because I am a sucker for the waffle knit thermal type shirts in the winter. I'm a sucker for it. I'm a sucker. I don't like this. I don't like this lighting. Stand by. It's a little better. Took the warmth off of it a little bit. The warmth off of the lighting. Oh, I'm so nasally today. Sorry. Sorry. And I don't think it looks as warm. You know what I didn't do? I didn't do my cream contour. That's why I don't feel like I have any contour. No, I don't. Oh well. It's not really about that anyway, is it? It's about the Stone Cold Fox palette that I'm going to do my evening look for. So who cares? Who cares? Not me. Okay, I'm going to put my face brushes away. Oh. Okay. So anyway, have you seen the show Yellowstone? It's really good. I really, really like it. I'm so picky when it comes to TV or movies or anything. Like, if it's mainstream, I automatically don't like it. I'm like, no, I don't think I like that. I don't like that. And I don't like comedies. I know. I love to laugh. Anthony has a joke. He tells people when they say, oh, have you seen this or have you seen that? He has a joke that He's like, no, Andi won't let us laugh in our house. Because I don't like comedies. I don't like stupid comedies. Like, I like to think. I like movies to make me think. I want them to entertain me, yes. But, I don't know. I'm so picky. I don't like chick shows, I don't like girl shows. Like This Is Us and Grey's Anatomy. Oh my gosh. I can't. I honestly can't. So I don't watch a lot of things. If I do watch a show, it's usually like Cops and Robbers, Good Guys, Bad Guys. Oh yeah, like back in the day, I used to love all the CSIs and the Criminal Minds and all of that. Now, there's a couple of things. We don't have cable. We canceled cable a long time ago because we don't watch TV. Like, I watch YouTube. That's my TV. That's where I get my news. That's where I get my entertainment. I watch true crime. I watch makeup. I watch news. I watch all of that on YouTube. Like, I don't turn on, very rarely, maybe, well, Ohio State Buckeyes game. If it's on a local station, I will watch it. Otherwise, it's online. I watch it online. Because of my full-time job, where we sell things on eBay, or I sell things, yeah, we sell things on eBay. Anthony hooked my computer up to the TV, the big screen TV downstairs. So I basically sit in my recliner in front of the TV and list all my items. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So when I watch YouTube and stuff, I watch it on the main TV. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put some lip balm. Where's my lip balm? There it is. I'm gonna put some lip balm on. Lips get a little dry. So yes, we did watch Yellowstone. Have you ever seen Longmire? Because if you've ever seen Longmire, that's what it reminds me of a little bit. It's really good. I mean, the whole family, they all have their own issues. They're very flawed people, but that's kind of cool. So, let's get to it, shall we? Stone Cold Fox palette by Colourpop. If you haven't seen it, it's gorgeous. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. So I'm going to probably be using, I've used these on a video and I've used these on a video, but I'm also going to put a little bit more dark in it because it's a evening look. We're going a little fancy, a little, it's not glam. It's not going out dancing, going out to the club. It's like going out to dinner. Going out to dinner with your man or woman, whatever, and you want to look a little fancy. So I'm going to go in with Stranger, which is this guy right here. Stranger. Oh, my nail polish matches our palette. Oh, that's fun. I'm going to go with Stranger, and I'm going to put that all over my whole lid. So what shows do you guys like? What do you like never miss? Unfortunately, we like a lot of shows that are very short seasons, and then you have to wait a whole year, like 8 episodes. That's what I'm trying to think of. So very short seasons, very few episodes. One of our favorites is on Amazon Prime, and it's Bosch. I actually read the series of books by Michael Connelly about Harry Bosch. He's a cop, very flawed cop, and I love that show. We did the whole Game of Thrones thing. That is not my... When I go to look for a show, it's not going to be something like Game of Thrones. It's not that medieval. I don't like period pieces like that take place other places. I know. I don't like anything. I actually do. I am a little picky though. Okay, I'm going to go in with a crease brush. It's actually called a blending brush, but I call it a crease brush. And I'm going to go into... this Quarry Days right next to it. That's something different for me. I don't usually do something like that, so let's do that. And I'm just going to go into my crease. This is basically my transition color. So Bosch, oh yeah, Game of Thrones. We watched Game of Thrones. My favorites, as far as like, you know, when HBO has, we haven't had HBO forever, but The Wire. If you've ever seen The Wire, it was in the early 2000s, I think. I think it was only 6 seasons. And that is probably one of my favorite series of all time. The Wire is really good. It is not for the faint of heart. It has a lot of, I mean, it's basically, it follows the detectives in the Baltimore Police Department. So it's a little gritty, which I like that. I like gritty. I don't like, so things like This Is Us and Grey's Anatomy and all of that, I call them vanilla. They're very vanilla. I don't like vanilla. I don't like vanilla in my books. I don't like vanilla in my shows. I don't like vanilla in my movie. Now, having said that, there are some movies that are girly movies that I absolutely adore. Well, you know, the Meg Ryans and the... You know what I found about this eyeshadow? There's kind of a lot of fallout. Like, it's very powdery. Anyway, so that was Quarry Days, and I like that. So now we're going to go in a little darker with another crease brush. I don't know. A lot of my brushes don't have names on them, but it's just a, you know, crease brush. And yes, that's the color of it. It's not dirty. It's not dirty. I do have some brushes that are dirty, but it's not that one. And I'm going to go in with, I think this Play It Coal down here. It's got a little bit of glittery to it, just a little bit. Not. Let's glam it up a little bit. Well, that's not very dark, is it? Did that even go? Is that even on there? Well, maybe we'll rethink that. Maybe make the other side match, and then we'll rethink that. We'll go to something else. So, what else? We really liked Justified. I think you can watch that on either Hulu or Netflix. We have Hulu, Netflix, and Amazon. And I think you can watch that on... You can watch it on one of them. I think it's... That's actually kind of pretty. I'm kind of glad I did that. So Justified, he is an FBI agent, and he's stationed in... Not stationed. He's based out of Kentucky. Now we're going to go in with the Obsidian, which is down here, because I need to darken this up. I need to be a little more glamorous. I'm going to take it up a little bit. My huge eyelids. What other shows? What other shows do we really like? As far as Netflix, we did the Stranger Things thing. Oh, I was talking about Game of Thrones. That is not my cup of tea usually. I don't know why I took to it, but Anthony had read the books and he was really excited to watch it, and I'm like, well, okay, so that's something that we'll be able to watch together. And I was hooked. Absolutely hooked. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. That's fancy. That's so fancy. What else? I did the whole Sopranos things when it came out on HBO. I loved the Sopranos. That was... I never missed it. I never missed that show. Ever. I'm kind of looking for a really skinny really skinny brush. I wanna kind of take that obsidian down a little bit. And let's see, I think it was Showtime that had 6 Feet Under. It was about a family that lived in a funeral home. It wasn't spooky, it was kind of dark though. It was kind of dark. I'm going to take this up in the crease just a little bit with this smaller brush. Wow, there's kind of a lot of fallout with this. Probably should have put some powder under my eyes. Oh well. I didn't realize that the last couple times. Dexter. Oh my gosh. Did you guys ever see Dexter? They're coming out with new episodes. I love Dexter. It's really good. Wow, that's really pretty. I'm really happy with that look. Flat brush. Because we're going to put some shimmer and some sparkle in there. Flat brush, flat brush. Going to go in with this Nice Guy. Right here. It's a little warmer than what it shows. I don't know. I don't know what's up with my lighting, y'all. I'm going to pat that. It's really pretty. Little shimmer. A little bit shimmer. So that's what we're doing today. We're doing a little bit more fancy. That's really pretty. I like that. So I highly recommend that you watch Yellowstone if you can find it. I think it's on the Paramount channel. What is it? Not Paramount. Is it Paramount? Paramount channel? I don't know. I don't know how we watched it. But we did. And it was really good. So watch that if you like that kind of thing. If you watched Longmire and you like Longmire, definitely watch it. I'm going to do a little bit of this mystery right here, kind of in the middle of my lid, because then we're going lighter toward the front. We're just patting. Patting, patting, patting. You know what? I am going to take that all the way in. Not really the tear duct, but it's light enough. I thought it was going to be darker than that. That's actually really pretty. It's so pretty. Gosh. So pretty. And then this little guy here. I am going to, I think I'm going to use this Dreaming. Is it Dreaming? Dreamful. This right here. Just on the inside of, like by my tear duct. And maybe a little bit right there. It's pretty. And then I'm going to do Luxe, one right next to it. Right under my brow bone. I didn't really want anything as light as the Dreamful. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. Okay, I think that's it for my, it's so pretty. It's a little, I mean, it's not something that I, would wear to the grocery store normally. I am going to go in and blend just a little, it's a little harsh through here to me. Maybe you like that. If so, do it. So, it's really pretty. It's really pretty. I like it. I like it. It's fun. I am going to take this brush and I'm gonna, in case there was any fallout there. Alright, I'm gonna go off camera and do my eyeliner. You know how I do. And I will be back. Okay, liner's done. I don't know if you guys noticed this. I don't ever put liner on the bottom. I have a white liner that I'll occasionally use sometimes down here to kind of brighten a little bit, but I don't, I think I know it's supposed to make your eyes pop, but it makes my eyes look smaller, so I don't usually do that. I might for our glam look. I might. Okay, in case you're wondering, my eyeliner is the L.A.Girl Glide Gel Liner. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I'm going to do my mascara. This is the Maybelline Lash Stiletto. It's my fave. Put it down a little bit so you guys can see. So when I do my liner, I also do my waterline up underneath. My daughter just texted me when I was checking my camera. She started a new job. She was working at the pharmacy, and she's in nursing school. She was working at the pharmacy at Kroger, and she had some anyway, Anthony came in to see what I was doing. He was like, "Are you making a video?" I said, "Yes, I'm making a video." He goes, "Okay," and he got out. So he didn't want to be on camera. What was I saying? Oh, Bailey. So she had some issues with some people that she worked with. You ever seen the show Mean Girls? Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. My daughter, I mean, she's my daughter, okay? I'm biased, I know. But she really does. He's opening the garage door. She really does have a beautiful heart. She's the kindest person. And what really makes you feel good as a mom is when you meet people that know her. Oh, this is the Falsies Push-Up Drama mascara that I use second. When you meet people that know her, and the first thing that they say is, "Oh, I just love her." I'm like, oh, that always makes your heart feel happy as a mama. She's always, I am one of those very lucky. I was 28 when I had her. She's never given me a problem. She slept through the night at 6 weeks. She didn't go through terrible 2s or terrible 3s or whatever. She's always been a good girl. So, and she's my only one, which is why she's my only one. I'm like, I'm not messing this up. But actually, I was never having children. I just didn't think I wanted children. But then when I was about 27, I told my husband at the time, Bailey's dad, I want a little girl. I'm an only child. I have a stepbrother, but we don't do step. He's my brother. But that wasn't until later in life that he became my brother. So I was like, I want a little girl, and my husband says, well, you don't know if you'll have a little girl or not. And I'm like, oh, I'll have a little girl. That's what I want. That's what I'm gonna get. And dang if I didn't. I'm gonna do my brows, and I'm going to go into the Obsidian right here very lightly. I really need to get my brows done. And so anyway, she left Kroger in the pharmacy, and then she went to work for CVS in the pharmacy just down the street. And so far she's really happy there. It's only been a week. She's really happy there. You know, this might get me some hate, and I hope it doesn't, because it's just my opinion, but I feel like we need to teach our children how to deal with life's issues, so that when they're on their own, they will be prepared. And she dealt with it very well. You know, she deals with adversity really well. These girls that she worked with, I mean, these are adult women now, adult women, and they were just mean. Just there's bitchy. Sorry, pardon my language. There's bitchy, and then there's just downright mean, and they were downright mean. So, you know what? When people are in your... This is what I always tell Bailey. You teach people how to treat you. People are jerks. They really can be. But you teach them how to treat you. And if they don't treat you well, then you're the one that has to stop that. Whether you know, whatever. Okay, there are circumstances. I know there are circumstances to where that doesn't work. But for the most part, you teach people how to treat you. Don't hate me. Don't hate me for that. But anyway, so she just, you know, she dealt with it, and then she was like, I'm done. So she left. So she tried to switch departments, and the store manager wouldn't switch her. So she was like, fine, I'm leaving. And which is, she really wants to be in the pharmacy anyway, because she's in nursing school, and she knows that that will help her. I'm going to use, you know what? Stand by. I was going to use the lipstick I used last week, but we're a little darker, so I'm going to use something a little darker. It's basically, I'm going to use the same shade over top of it, the NYX Liquid Suede in Soft Spoken, favorite. But my lip liner that I'm going to use is the Maybelline Color Sensational, and it's in Magnetic Mauve 125. So I'm going to do my liner first. Do you guys use liner? So anyway, she's happy. Wait a minute, I can't talk and I'm lying at the same time. We're doing a really dark red lip next week when we do our glam look. Oh yes, girl, we're gonna do that. And this is the Soft Spoken. I love it. It looks. Am I running out? No way. Okay. I'm thinking I might need a little bit more blush. It just looks kind of washed out, doesn't it? You think so? Yeah, that's a little better. I need to do my color. Oh my Lanta. Look at that. Oh. See, I didn't even realize it until these bright lights. I'm like, woo! Silver! I'm about 50% or more gray. And it's hereditary. My dad was all gray by the time he was 40. My mom started gray when she was 16, so it could have been worse. I was 27 when I found my first gray hair. I had a pixie cut. No, I was 28 because I had just had Bailey. I was at Papa John's Pizza waiting for my order. I was out in the car with her, and they said that they would just bring it out to me. And I'm just kind of, you know, looking through the mirror or whatever, and I see this gray hair, and I'm like, oh, it's terrible. But, you know, it's life. I have hair color. I'm gonna have to color my hair tomorrow. I use Matrix color. I fortunately still have my Cosmoprof card. Cosmoprof is a place that you can shop if you have a license. So only if you have a license. So I get my color there, and so it's professional color. Yeah, I don't do the box stuff. If you do, you know, you do you. You do you. I just don't care for it myself. So that's it. That's my little evening. I still think I need more blush. Maybe I just need a different kind of blush. Maybe that one was too light. What do we got here? Let's go to our e.l.f. Our e.l.f. Always Rosy. There. know, it's the evening. We need to be a little, we need to do some self-tanner is what I need to do. So pale. So pale. So that's our evening look for the Stone Cold Fox palette over 40. Because, you know, I'm over 40. If you're not, I'm really glad you're here. And I really thank you guys for sticking around, if you're still with me, sticking around and just kind of humoring me while I do my beauty stuff, whatever. Because I really am having a good time doing this. I think it's fun. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And if you haven't yet and you want to see more what Andi does, then subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, ring the little bell. It will give you, sorry, I have a text message from one of my friends. I'm actually have plans tomorrow. It'll give you notifications when I have a new video come out. I don't know if I'm going to do once a week. So far, I've done once a week. So, yeah. Everybody have a good weekend. Be safe. Be safe. Enjoy it. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.